this anti-boomer talk, and
Yes.
it goes the other way too.
Yep.
With the boom, and I'm like, I'm against all of it
Yeah.
because I've, and I think this is part of the way our institutions are structured at this point, where we segregate you by age group, and you're that way through your whole life,
Yep.
through college, and then usually in your career track, and and people don't, people are separated from their families, so even your grandparents are this, so the relationships aren't as strong as they once were. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that is made in our society today. The value of intergenerational relationships are so powerful. Like, I'll give you one sad story. Doug had, there was this men's group in Aspen. They would get together every week for lunch. And these guys in Aspen, I mean, these are like super successful guys, old, but they're all old, retired, but they were like titans of their industry. I mean, these guys were like, everybody was at their beck and call, because they like, these were guys with a lot of power. They still have a lot of money. And so I went to this, and I called it the old man lunch with them, because it was all old men. I mean, much older than me. I was the youngest person there by far. And I was like, and I was like going there, and because I was actually interested in these guys and their stories, and they all had interesting stories. And they all had to live extremely interesting lives and very successful lives. I was like that, a bar where there's all guys and one hot girl walks in.
Yeah.
They all wanted just someone to listen to them. Their kids didn't even listen to them anymore.
Yeah.
They didn't want to hear their stories anymore. They didn't want anything to do with them.
Yeah.
And so these guys, and it was so sad actually to me that these fountains of wisdom were basically separated from the youth. And what young people, so what I try and dispel primarily in that chapter is this intergenerational problem, and let people know that, like, it's the fastest way to succeed in life is actually through intergenerational relationships.